All right, welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel. Old man, old pack, always hyping pickleball. Oops, where's my logo? Got my Fall Brawl 2021 pickleball hoodie on. So a little dated, but so am I, and so are these packs. So what are we doing today? Today is one of my favorite episodes. It's Pack Wars, I call it, and we've got 1988 and 1991 Topps against 1989 FLEER, and FLEER has a distinct advantage today because there's Goose Gossage and there's Dave Winfield, so they already have two Hall of Famers. Again, the goal is whether Topps or FLEER, which one's going to end up with more Hall of Famers. I just randomly grabbed these out of my little bin and didn't really look at them until I was setting them out to do the episode, and I'm like, oh crap, I just may have given this episode to FLEER. So again, what we're looking at are some of the Hall of Famers: Eddie Murray, Nolan Ryan, Kirby Puckett, Yount, Wade Boggs, Tony Gwynn, Dave Winfield, Mike Schmidt, Ozzie Smith, Cal Ripken, George Brett, Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr. Hall of Fame rookies in Topps world: Tom Glavine for 1988, Chipper Jones here. Hall of Fame rookie possibilities here: Craig Biggio in FLEER, Craig Biggio, Randy Johnson, John Smoltz, and Ken Griffey Jr. So since we already know we have two Hall of Famers here, I'm just going to start with these guys, and then it's going to be all on to see if we can run that number up from 2, and after that it's going to be all on FLEER or all on Topps to see if they can make a glorious comeback somehow or another. But I feel like that I feel bad for Topps already because I just feel like I almost handed this episode to FLEER. I probably should have taken one of these packs and put them back when I saw there were two Hall of Famers, but I was like, Topps can do it. Show me what you got, Topps. So, whoops, just put the wrapper on top of the microphone. That was funny. I'm sure that made a lot of noise too. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We got Cleveland Indians sticker on this side and Cleveland Indians team history on this side. That's kind of cool. And then here we've got Boston Red Sox, and then we got Orioles Red Sox. That's cool too. All right, so Don Baylor. He's not a Hall of Famer, but there's what the back of these cards look like. Again, 1989 FLEER. Cool card of Don Baylor. He's man, how many home runs at this point in his career? 338 home runs. 260 career batting average. So fell just short of Hall of Fame numbers. Dwayne, I don't really have to do that, do I? Dwayne Ward. Bob Boone. Family history of catching. Louis Meadows. Luis Aguayo. Eric Show. Pat Tabler. Tim Burke. We're not exactly rolling in the Hall of Famers so far, are we? Ed Vandenberg. That's kind of a neat card. Herc Gibson is a Dodger, but one of the all-time Tiger greats. So we're going to set Kurt over here, even though he's not a Hall of Famer. Here's prospects card: Brad Pounders and Gerald Clark. Brad Pounders, that's a great name for a baseball player. Randy Reddy. Gary Pettis, Tigers, for the Tigers. Good center fielder. And then, of course, the Goose Gossage right here. Saves, 302 saves, 110 wins, 2.92 ERA. And look at that stash, man. Goose Gossage, that's a cool card. Okay, so we didn't add any Hall of Famers, though. So Doug Jones, Indians pitcher. Okay, I don't know why, for some reason, I had Doug Jones as a Brave, but maybe that was a different Doug Jones. Kevin Elster. Bill Buckner. That guy put up some serious numbers too. He makes one fielding error, one little blippy second of his life. Look at that. 291 batting average. 2,700 hits. That guy should be in the Hall. I'm sorry, he should be. Jeffrey Leonard. Darryl Strawberry. Jeff Kaiser. Greg Matthews. When I saw Cardinals, I was thinking Gary Matthews. So here's Pitcher Perfect. Card 629, who's on the front of this? Tom Browning must have pitched a perfect game, is what I'm guessing this card is commemorating. Gerald Perry. Jeff Russell. Greg Harris. Hal Morris. And then, of course, the Dave Winfield. So FLEER, even though I gave them these two guys, that's all they ended up with. So that's pretty. I'm starting to feel better about TOPPS. I gotta admit. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick these up, and I'm gonna put Bill Buckner on top because I think Bill Buckner deserves a little airtime. And let's go at 91 first. Boy, if we could pull two out of this one, it would be home free for TOPPS for sure. There's the gum. Looks delicious. Just kidding. Okay, so here's a sweepstakes card on the back. And Roberto Kelly. There's what the back of these 1991 cards look like. Notice it's got 40th anniversary TOPPS, 40th anniversary kind of logo in the background on the back of the card. And there's Roberto Kelly. That's a neat card. Here we got Ken Griffey Jr. AL Leaders All-Star. So that didn't take long to get one. Kevin Tapani. Frank Viola. Remember, didn't he pitch for the Twins? Yeah. Many years with the Twins. Dwayne Ward. Pat Tabler. Luis Polonia. Chris Hoyles. Andy McGaffigan. Terry Pendleton, another really good player. What's his career batting average? Oh, it says 259 here. I remember him being a threat. Don Zimmer, the manager of the Chicago Cubs. And in my mind, Don Zimmer might be a Hall of Famer, so I'm going to set that one off. Gino Petralli. Jim Presley. Jack Armstrong. And Chuck Finley, another really, this one's got gunpowder all over it. There's Chuck Finley's card. So let's do a quick search. Quick Google search on Don Zimmer. And see if he is... Wow, he for 65 years he was involved in baseball. And it does not say that he's in the Hall. He's in the Boston Red Sox Hall of Fame and the Tampa Bay Rays Hall of Fame. But he's not a Hall of Famer. Sorry, Don. Thought for sure you were. Okay, well, I guess that means it's 1-2. And this pack's going to decide who wins today. Or who wins for September. I've been kind of doing like one of these a month. So let's see. Let's see if TOPPS can take September from FLEER at this moment. And there's the gum out of the stuck to the collector's edition card. Here's what the back of the 1988 TOPPS looks like. There you go. See 87 stats. And it says Matt Young. There's Matt Young's card. I'm just going to flip it over and go from the front. So we've got Bob Forsch. Fred Manrique. Awesome smile there, Fred. Todd Worrell for the Cardinals. Joel Skinner for the Yankees. Floyd Rayford of the Orioles. Dale Svem for the Brewers. And he was born in Richmond, California. I think so. Ryne Sandberg. So we got a tie right now. So next Hall of Famer wins it. Tim Teufel, Jamie Quirk, Mike Stanley, Cecil Cooper, great player, Glenn Big Baby Davis, that might be basketball nickname. Oh, check out Tiger, Billy Bean, Detroit Tiger, popular player. Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn should be in the Hall. Jim Rice is in. Fred Lynn should be in. Junior Naboa. We've got Ron Oster. Got a checklist with Tony Gwynn and Ozzie Smith and Andre Dawson's names and Cal Ripken Jr. So semi-Hall of Fame card. Mike Pagliarulo. Chuck Jackson. It's getting close. Tom Lawless. Slammin' Sammy Stewart. Oh, Bob Gibson. TOPPS wins with a Bob Gibson turn back the clock card. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, TOPPS. Robbie Thompson. I thought for sure this was FLEER's day, and I was wrong. Rick Roden. Rafael Ramirez. Here's a Vince Coleman record breaker. Oh, and then just to make it solid, we got a Nolan Ryan turn back the clock card. Turn it back to 1983. The Pine Tar Incident with George Brett. That's what this is about. So that's pretty cool. So TOPPS wins 4-2. Sorry, FLEER. I thought for sure I was giving it to you today. Didn't work out. Peace and pickleball. See you guys on the courts. That was fun today.